Let's talk about Snubs, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about Snubs. Hey guys, welcome to J&R Creations. If you can't tell by the title of the video, we're going to talk about some Oscar snubs. Part of this is because I love the Oscars, I love movies, but I've done a terrible job of seeing really any movie at all over the last 2 years. I thought this is the year of snubs discussion. I'm not going to get into all of that drama that went down this year, but I am going to get into my personal Oscar snub. Here we go. I've worn my nicest attire for this occasion, my black polo hat and my gnome shirt. I know you're jealous. It's a great shirt. Let's start with Best Actress in a Supporting Role. If you know me at all, you know that I love Steel Magnolias, and so for this, it was an easy choice. So Julia Roberts was nominated for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. The other 5 women weren't even nominated, and I think that's kind of crazy. I could see 3 other women out of those 6 being nominated, especially Shirley MacLaine. Julia Roberts was, and I feel like that's a huge nod to her because really, the only thing people knew about involving her before Steel Magnolias was Mystic Pizza. Steel Magnolias was a year before Pretty Woman, and so to be nominated at all, I'm sure was a huge honor to her, but to me, she deserved a win. And it doesn't feel like you're watching Julia Roberts at the beginning of her career. She was born to act. Next, Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Also, if you know anything about me, you know how obsessed I am with Tom Hanks. I will never stop being frustrated that he wasn't nominated and didn't win for Saving Mr. Banks. I just think that movie was amazing. I think him and Emma Thompson deserved to be nominated for it. Neither one of them was. And I just think when you play Walt Disney, gosh, you've got to have at least a nomination. Next, Best Actress in a Leading Role. You know what's funny? I was looking back at all the winners and nominees over the years, starting with the year that I was born, and I thought I would disagree with a lot more, and I really didn't. Really what this particular one came down to for me is just such an iconic movie, and she was nominated for this movie, but it's just bizarre that she didn't win. Kate Winslet in Titanic. Such, I don't know what that is. Y'all hear the beeping? I think it's the fire alarm upstairs, or not fire alarm, the smoke detector upstairs. I just think when you tackle such an iconic moment in history and such a tragic event, I just think she deserved it that year. I really do. Alright, Best Actor in a Leading Role. I don't remember who was nominated this particular year, but Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness. That's one of those movies that you just walk out of the theater really changed by that experience and really affected by his performance. I think a lot of it probably has to do with the fact that his actual son was playing in that movie with him, and so it probably really hit home for him. But what an incredible movie, and I just can't believe he didn't win for that performance. Okay, now for Best Picture, I had to throw Steel Magnolias in there just because I love it. The year that movie came out, they weren't even nominated for Best Picture, and I feel like it has a lot to do with, yeah, Driving Miss Daisy, Dead Poets Society, and Field of Dreams. Those were just 3 nominated for Best Picture that year. But the movie that shocked me to come across and see that it didn't win Best Picture was Shawshank Redemption. Now, hear me out with this. I feel like people will strongly disagree with me. This is the year that Forrest Gump won. I love Forrest Gump. I really do. I agree with Tom Hanks winning an Oscar that year for his performance. I thought Sally Field did an amazing job. I love that movie. But yeah, Shawshank Redemption is one of those movies that always tends to exist in my top 5. Even though some other movies come in and out, still Magnolias will always be first. But Shawshank Redemption, what an incredible performance by Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins. As much as I love Forrest Gump, I tend to look back on that and think, gosh, you guys got it wrong this year. So that's it. That's my Oscar snub. Give it a big thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know which things you totally disagree with me on, which things you may agree with me on. Like, comment below, subscribe, and check back next week for a new video. Alright, bye guys!